how do you actually scale your Amazon business with the current products you're currently selling? So this is all going to boil down to restocking your products. For starters, we want to maximize our current catalog. What I mean by this is if you put in time and effort to find a product, we want to maximize its life expectancy. We want to be placing test orders for everything. How do you place a test order? Well, if a product sells 200 times and there's 5 competitive sellers on it, we would be the 6th. What I would do is take 200 divided by 6, which is like 30 something. I think it's 33. So that would be kind of our number we want to shoot for. We'd go on with a 33 unit order. What we do is get that product in, send it into Amazon, test it out, see how fast we actually sell the 33, and let's say we actually sold this 33 in 2 weeks. That means we need about 66 per month. So total, we need 132 to last us 2 months. And then obviously, once we get down to about 30 units left in stock, we would reevaluate for the next order. And we're doing the same exact calculation for every single product on our store.
Okay, here's the immediate problem with what he just said. If there's 6 sellers and there's 200 orders being placed, I guarantee you it's not 6 sellers each getting 33 orders. Why? Because the number 1 spot is probably getting 60% of all the orders. The number 2 seller is getting 30% of the orders. The number 3 seller is getting 5% of the orders, and so on. By the time you get to the 6th thing, it's getting 1 or 2% of the orders. It is not an evenly split pie that you are now able to split into another even slice. That's just not how this works. It's all the 80-20 rule, except sometimes it's the 9-10 rule or the 95-5 rule. The top 2, 3, 4 sellers get the lion's share of all the sales, and everybody else is picking over the scraps. So the only way you move into a new category and compete effectively is to have something that's different, better, more effective than what the current people are getting for that product, right? So I think this may apply more to a wholesale product with a rotating buy box, but then, that's a whole different business model with lower margins and other issues. And again, if you're just splitting that pie, there's nothing to say that the next person comes along and the next and the next and the next, and now it's 200 orders split between 10 sellers and then 12 sellers and then 15 sellers. So I think you got to have a more sophisticated, well thought out and advantageous strategy than just trying to split your pie evenly if you're talking about wholesale. And for sure, for new brands, private label products, you got to bring something more to the table than just being a Me Too product, or you're going to be fighting for scraps.